We're back! Sherlock Holmes, and it looks like Sherlock Holmes blew up and killed a person in the last episode, Judge Beckett, who had a whole room full of files on him.
Kurtz's pipe. So, Holmes took it with him. I wonder if he would have fired at those fiends in the opium den. A few days ago, such doubts would never have crossed my mind. But today, I find myself asking if he could have killed in cold blood.
Yeah, I don't think he could, but
A fountain pen, just like the rat killers. Today, that dangerous maniac is free. And what's more, it is Holmes's fault. That inquiry at Westgate was a total failure.
Well, maybe Holmes will be able to kill someone in defense, but not just like that coldly. And I don't think he would kill someone in defense either, so...
The paper Holmes used to wrap that mysterious package that he left at the judge's house just a few minutes before the explosion.
I think... My theory right now is that Holmes is playing the game of whoever's responsible for everything, and he's trying, and it's someone who he has to try his best to be a step ahead of, and there's just nothing else really. He has to be a step ahead, and it makes it someone who makes it seem like everything is Holmes's fault. Reporter, the Sherlock Holmes affair. New factors regarding Sherlock Holmes. New revelations regarding the true nature of the famous detective Sherlock Holmes have reached our editorial staff. Your humble servant, always seeking the truth, has been able to initiate contact with someone linked to the Bruce Parrington plans case of several years ago. This person is none other than the brother of the unfortunate Arthur Cadogan West, murdered during that terrible affair. The revelations made by this gentleman are astonishing. Desiring at all costs to realize the truth regarding his brother's death, uncovered a certain implication of Sherlock Holmes in the disappearance of the submarine's plans. So that he might lay his hands upon the documents, Mr. Holmes accused the famous partner, his accomplice, of stealing the plans. He double-crossed him by making the theft appear simple in order to accuse him later. He then set a trap with the newspaper bluff, a simple small ad, for the partner did not know that Mr. Holmes and his boss were one and the same person. Arrested and found guilty alone, the accomplice died in prison shortly afterwards under suspicious circumstances, taking Holmes' secret with him to the grave. These revelations are extremely important. Mr. Holmes is not a vulgar, deceitful criminal, but well and truly one of the central figures of international violent crime, who would not hesitate to betray his homeland. Oh, Farley.
How dreadful.
And I think that Holmes is counting on Watson. I think he trusts Watson to trust him, which is, I think, very important to Holmes right now.
Locked.
That's what I think.
These events have shattered my nerves. I should sleep for a few hours, or at least I should try.
Doctor! There you are. I was poisoned.
By who?
Ah, you know him very well. Such a clever man. A brilliant mind, but so evil. He has hurt so many of us.
Who are you talking about? Who?
So hot. Flames. The heat is unbearable. Walter, I beg you. Where is he, that devil? One day he will have to answer to a higher power. Oh, I need air. I need water. Ease my pain.
Who did this to you?
Dr. Watson!
Is that Lucy? Lucy, you are wounded.
I can't find my children, Doctor. Find them for me. But I beg you, keep them away from Mr. Holmes.
Lucy, no. Why do you say that? Let me help you.
You are so kind. It is too late for me, but you can still save.
Holmes, I know you are in there. Holmes, open this door immediately.
I think that I would rather not.
Tell me the truth, Holmes. I need to know. You have no right to keep the truth from me. Tell me.
I am sorry, Watson.
Open this door, or I will break it down!
Do what you like. The door is not locked.
What are you doing? No! Holmes! No, it is impossible. What's going on?
Police!
Yes,
Open!
just one moment, I'm coming.
Dr. Watson, is Mr. Holmes here?
Inspector Baines, what?
Is he here or not?
No, I do not believe so.
Open the door, quickly. You're going to have to come with me, Doctor. We have a lot of questions to ask you about your relationship with Sherlock Holmes, and also regarding your movements early yesterday evening.
It's empty, Inspector.
Get dressed. We're leaving in 2 minutes.
Yes, I'm coming. I'll do all I can to help you. I would also like to find the answers to some of my own questions.
Sergeant, I'd like you to stay here with some of your men and search the place from top to bottom. If there is one clue here that will lead me to him, then I want you to find it. Doctor, you must understand that I am sorry about this situation, but if, as we believe, Holmes is a murderer, I won't hesitate to arrest him.
What did you say? A murderer?
You heard me, Doctor. The Bishop's murderers informed us that they were following orders from Sherlock Holmes.
Someone is using his name. Someone is using Holmes. Really? This is how the police search
Baines
for
and
evidence?
his men have ransacked the place during my interrogation at Scotland Yard. I would never have imagined that I should be put through such an ordeal. I have always fought on the side of justice, but to be interrogated for hours like a common criminal, having to proclaim my innocence over and over again. Baines is convinced that Holmes is guilty, but who can blame him? Everything seems to point to him. I had thought that the worst was behind me, but here I am, as a suspected accomplice. All I need to do is to find Holmes, and when I find him, I'll decide. I'm going to search the flat. Perhaps Baines overlooked some clues.
Perhaps he did. They probably did, since they have just, like, destroyed the place. Seriously? Like, how do people even expect to find anything if they do it like this? How can you even find anything if this is how you go through a place? Seriously, how do you find anything if you destroy a place? Well, Watson, what are you doing?
This disguise evidently belongs to Holmes.
Okay, why did you have to go all the way over here to realize that? You're weird sometimes.
Aha! Toby, who knows where Holmes is. This disguise evidently belongs to Holmes. This disguise evidently belongs to Holmes.
Okie dokies.
This disguise...
Yes, this disguise evidently belongs to Holmes.
Baines's men have more or less spared my bedroom. How kind of them.
Haha. Yes, how kind of them.
Here is where I write my stories about Holmes's cases. And I've got work to do.
Yes. Okay. Can we get into Holmes's room? Yep. Well then...
Oh, what a smell! It reeks of tobacco. This disguise... This bust was used to fool Colonel Moran during the case of the empty house.
Okay. Cool. The Holmesian.
This disguise...
Okay.
This is what Holmes was wearing yesterday. Holmes has left his tweed suit here. So, he came back to change after he left me in front of Judge Beckett's house, just after the explosion. Knowing that Scotland Yard is looking for him, he will likely have changed into one of his disguises. I just need to know which one. The best thing to do is proceed by elimination. I will use the wardrobe in the sitting room to reconstruct them.
Okay, so now I have to walk around and grab everything again. Okay, cool. What was in here?
Holmes's tobacco. A hole. There must be a false bottom. I need something thin to prise it up.
Do we have any items? No. Whoopsie daisy. Here.
A hole. A photo of Irene Adler, the woman, according to Holmes. Holmes's Victoria Cross. A letter addressed to Zachariah Dossett, the clergyman. But what is that doing here? It's a rent reminder. But why should Holmes be concerned about that? Another letter, this one for a certain Escott. Who could that be? This J. Escott must be a worker in the building. A letter addressed to a clerk of the court. Why in heaven's name has Holmes got that? This letter is addressed to a naval captain. My goodness. All these carefully hidden envelopes were addressed to Holmes under various identities. The addresses are therefore those of his hiding places. Holmes has never told me about them. I suppose that he goes there regularly and discreetly to pick up his mail. I cannot waste precious time by going to each of these addresses. I must refine my research.
Hey, Watson is doing a pretty good job now, Ray. With his whole... Ooh, there's a pigeon outside. 2! Actually, there's a pigeon in the tree outside my window. Mom says they have children. Well, okay, one pigeon is like... They're like 2 pigeons, and they've made a nest, okay? No. Here we go. Okay, let's go out and get all his other disguises here. Alright, cool! Watson is doing some of his own sleuthing. Okay, where's the other stuff? Here we go. No, don't open your room, thank you.
I must collect all the...
Okay. Oh, the deuce which disguise is missing. Do I have all the things? No. I think I'm missing one coat, right? Well, obviously the coat who's here.
This is what...
Wearing, yes. No, maybe not that one. Okay. There we go. Seriously, dudes. Is this how you good too? This is how they... Okay. What is this? Oh, seriously, which one is this? I don't know which one is which.
I must put the right name to the right disguise.
Oh, here we go. Joshua Hayward Clark. Okay, the Clark is here, I think. With
I
that
must
hat.
put the right name.
Whitechapel. Captain Basil.
I must put the right name to the right disguise.
Well, Reverend. Oh no, no, no. This is a reverend, maybe.
I must put the right name to the right disguise.
Come on. Oh, are the disguise is like wrong? Okay, what is this? Okay, that is maybe not a reverend thing. Maybe that is.
There, the entire outfit.
Okay. So we're right about that now. But that feels like a reverend's hat. This has to be captain because it's like sea stuff. So who is this? What am I doing? Oh, these two are still wrong. Somehow. Okay. Okay, this one's right.
It seems that something in this disguise is missing, but I'm not sure what it might be.
In this one. Wait, what? What? What am I doing? How do I know what is missing? How do I know what I'm doing? Okay, apparently this is not a reverend's hat. Something is missing. Really? Do I go out and search for it? Right. Okay. Yeah, I get that. Okay, maybe there's something in Watson's room, I don't know. Nope, just go out again. Okay, so what are we doing?
There, the entire outfit.
Aha! I had the letters wrong. Okay, so J. Escott, 6 Bucks Row, Whitechapel.
Perfect. Now I know what Holmes looks like, and I know where to search for him. Let me take a look at the map.
Okay, cool. We are going to look for Holmes.
It would be better if I took some money before leaving. One can buy a lot of things with notes in Whitechapel.
Oh. Okay. Where do we find money? Oh. This is where you have money, dude.
My money! Someone has emptied my wallet. I always keep a little money in it. The police can't have stolen it. It's impossible. Last night I was too tired to think, but now I have to face the truth. Holmes stole my money, like any common low-down scoundrel.
Okay, really, when does Holmes not use your money, though? Like, dude. I don't know why he uses your money, but still. He does use your money a lot. Oh yeah, Box Row! True. We have seen that.
I've got the address of Holmes's hideout. 6 Bucks Row.
Oh gosh. I had to sneeze. Try to do it as quietly as possible. What happened here? Okay. Well, I mean, this is Bucks Row, so... Number 6, I think.
That's of no use.
Okay. Five?
Well, here it is. It looks like a boarding house.
Oh.
I can't knock on all the doors. Holmes will hear me and escape. As I've the advantage of surprise, I'd better use it.
Do you ever have the advantage of surprise over Sherlock Holmes, though? Yeah, maybe sometimes. Oh, here's 6, yeah.
Oh, but I know you. You with the moustache. I met you back when Jack was cutting up all those girls around here. So you've come back to do some slumming.
Danny, you are no longer, I mean, you've given up the,
The game? Yes, my dear, I've given it up. Sorry, are you? I'm the manager of this boarding house now. I rent out rooms.
That is exactly why I am here. I'm looking for someone who...
He's not here.
You don't even know who I'm talking about.
Perhaps not, but he's not here anyway. You should understand that my tenants come here for peace and quiet. Quiet and discreet, my hotellies. Just like me. And I, Danny the Anvil, 11 times champion of male wrestling in Whitechapel, I guarantee their peace and quiet.
I really must insist. It's very important.
One of your clients is ill. I work for the hygiene service. She's not gonna care. I'm looking for someone. I'm one of your fans. I'm a biographer. I'm gonna go for hygiene. I have to.
Mrs. Anvil, I work for the government in the hygiene department. And your establishment...
Tough luck, ducky. I make my own law here.
I warn you, if you don't let me in, I will come back with the police. Think about it.
You're a grass as well. Cross this door and I'll knock your head off. Then we'll see whose side you're on.
Ha ha.
You know that I'm a doctor, and that is why I'm here. I'm looking for one of your tenants, a workman. He's suffering from a rare form of tooth loss syndrome, an illness he contracted from the lead steam in the factory where he works.
Tooth, what's it?
Tooth loss syndrome, a very rare pathology.
A path of what?
Well, an illness that weakens the gums and causes the teeth to fall out.
And you're here to put his teeth back in?
No, of course not. May I come in? I must examine him.
Fiddlesticks. I haven't seen any of my lodgers ill. I don't believe you.
You don't understand. His condition is extremely contagious. I must take him away with me.
Yeah. And if he croaks, who'll pay for his room? He owes me for the month, see? So don't give me all that, or else you'll lose your teeth without being ill.
I haven't got much money with me, but I can give you what I have. As an advance, of course, and the rest.
The rest? Do you think I'm the Queen or something? Get lost.
I'm looking for one of your tenants. I'll give you something for your trouble, of course.
All right, get your wallet out.
I haven't got much...
The rest?
Haha.
Madam, I have found you at last. I'm one of your greatest admirers.
Are you having me on or what?
I assure you, I have followed your career for years. I have seen nearly all of your fights.
Yeah, and you'll be part of the next one if you don't clear off out of my way.
Dear lady, I'm a biographer and also an artist. Your hotel is quite exceptional. I would like to put it on canvas and perhaps write about its history, which I'm sure must be fascinating.
If you're drunk, you better go and sober up somewhere else.
You are so very unique. I would like you to permit me to sketch your portrait.
My portrait? What for?
Show it to your friends to give you immortality.
It's always a good idea to have a portrait of oneself. To show your friends.
You're right. I'm lovely, aren't I? Come on, I'll do your portrait too. Art, whatever. But I don't think your friends will recognise you afterwards.
Let's do it again.
Mad
Portrait
you-
thing.
You...
My...
What for? But to immortalize the champion that you are, of course. All the great wrestlers are doing it these days. Even Pudding, Nutcracker, Stomping Jenny.
Yeah, that's true. If those big cows can have theirs done, why not me?
The light here isn't good for artwork. Let me see some of your rooms. Perhaps we will find a better light, without disturbing your tenants, of course.
Don't worry about that. Most of them are out this time of day. And if they're not happy about it, I'll explain it to them gently, if you see what I mean.
I'm sure that they will understand at once.
Yeah, come on then.
Ah.
Here would be perfect. A splendid place. I've just had a wonderful idea. Why don't I paint your portrait with you wearing your stage costume?
What?
Yes, I think it would be difficult for me to capture you correctly if you are dressed in your everyday clothes. They are too elegant.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna be great. And it will remind me of the old days. Oh, but I left my costume with a pawnbroker so that I could buy some of that lovely pear-smelling perfume.
Yes, I remember. Very well, off you go. While I'm waiting, I shall concentrate and soak up the atmosphere here.
All right, but don't touch anything. The bloke that rents this room isn't very easy going. You'll have enough time. The pawnbroker's shop isn't close by.
I know. Watson says. I know.
What a mess. That's Holmes, all right.
Oh, this is kind of cool. We're investigating Holmes. What?
Tobacco. And a lot of it. A sheet of blotting paper. A few files, books about criminal cases. The books Holmes usually reads.
All right.
A microscope. A pipe. And judging by the smell, Holmes has used it recently. Analyzing material. There is no doubt about it. Everything would suggest that Holmes has been using this hiding place for a long time. Liquid reagents, a large quantity of it, the same as at Baker Street. Holmes uses it for cleaning objects before he analyzes them.
Good. See here, over here then.
Holmes's coat and deerstalker. Dirty water. Holmes must have washed something here. These crystal glasses are magnificent.
Are they, Watson? Are they really? I don't know.
This suitcase is closed with handcuffs, which in turn are attached to the sofa. It's impossible to force the suitcase. It's armored. These handcuffs are extremely solid. You need a code as well as a key to open them.
Okay, well, we have neither,
Apparently,
so...
This suitcase holds something which Holmes believes to be important. I must open it. It could be the chance to find out the truth about his intentions.
All right.
Apparently, Holmes is packing his suitcase.
Oh! Plant.
A nice plant. I'm surprised that Holmes has taken care of it. I'm discovering new sides to his personality. This pot is empty. Each of these scores bears a piece of music by a different composer. Holmes wanted to learn them all. There's Mozart, Beethoven, Paganini.
And all the others. Sibelius, maybe?
A violin. Holmes often plays, it helps him to think. But it's out of tune and the sound is horrible. Holmes must have become annoyed with it. That happens quite often.
Huh. Okay, well, we need to find a key and a code, I guess. Oh, here's something.
Holmes must have smoked his pipe while reading the newspaper. A pipe? And judging by the smell, Holmes has used it recently.
Musical newspaper. Okay.
As for the newspaper, it's only one page, with a curious article containing musical notes. This is what Holmes was reading without any doubt. Why? What do these notes mean?
Wait, can we go and, like, look at them?
Each of these...
No? Okay, I thought we could, like... I don't know.
Even if the notes on the page are simple, this untuned violin isn't going to help me reproduce them.
Okay, so we need to tune it. Next problem. Tuning a violin.
These crystal glasses might help me reproduce the notes in the newspaper.
Oh, okay.
These crystal glass...
Yes, but...
These crystal glasses might help me reproduce the notes in the newspaper.
But... Oh.
I know that music. It's Beethoven's Fifth Symphony.
Okay, let's go look it up. Over here.
There, I found the score corresponding to Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. There is a strange stain on it. I must examine this stain more closely.
Okie dokie, that's what we're gonna do then. Actually, we're not. We're gonna do it in the next episode. I'm so funny. No, I'm not. But time is up, so we will do it next episode anyways. So, you know. Thank you very much for watching. It's getting kind of, weird and exciting and confusing and just what? So, we'll definitely continue, obviously. Yeah, I'll see you.